The man woke up and suddenly heard an explosion. He looked out the window and saw thick smoke rising outside. He immediately went to the balcony to check. He saw a helicopter lose control and crash into a nearby high-rise building. The man was terrified by what he saw. At this moment, miserable screams came from downstairs. When he looked down, he saw everyone running for their lives. He also saw his girlfriend among them. Just as he was about to call out to her, he saw his girlfriend and other people pin an old man to the ground. They were violently biting him. The man was very confused and did not know what was happening. At that moment, a neighbor suddenly rushed into his home. The neighbor said it was very dangerous outside and asked the man to let him stay. Just then, a piece of news appeared on the television. It said that a zombie virus had broken out in the city. Anyone who was scratched or bitten would turn into a zombie. When the man saw the neighbor holding his wound, he realized something was wrong. He immediately picked up a knife and threatened the neighbor to leave. The next second, the neighbor's eyes turned red and his body began to lose control. But under the man's threat, the neighbor, who still had some reason left, finally left the apartment. The man rushed forward and locked the door tightly. Soon, screams came from outside. When he looked through the peephole, he was shocked by the sight of a zombie. At that moment, his father sent him a message, telling him to stay alive no matter what. Feeling that something was wrong, the man immediately called his parents. Although the call connected, he only heard screams on the other end. The man completely broke down. He realized that his parents had most likely turned into zombies. To survive, he covered the windows with newspapers. He then pushed the refrigerator against the door to stop zombies from breaking in. The pain of losing his family left him exhausted and depressed. Without realizing it, 30 days passed. Slowly, the man began to recover from his grief. One day, he found that the water at home had stopped. His food supplies were also almost gone. To find food, he decided to take a risk and go outside. As soon as he stepped out with a heavy ball in his hands, a group of zombies rushed toward him. The man ran desperately to avoid their attacks. With no other choice, he ran back home. He used his body to push the refrigerator against the door and barely escaped death. A few days later, all the food was gone. The man could no longer hold on. He put a rope around his neck and planned to leave this world. Just as he was about to kick the chair away, he suddenly saw a woman on the opposite balcony. She was the first normal person he had seen in over a month. Her appearance gave him hope to live. The next day, he took the initiative to greet her. Because zombies were always appearing downstairs, they wrote words on paper to communicate. At that moment, a zombie suddenly began to climb upstairs. The man threw a bottle at the zombie to draw its attention. As expected, the zombie ran toward him. However, the noise also attracted other zombies outside. The man did not hesitate. He locked the balcony door tightly. Then he rushed to the door and used his body to hold the refrigerator in place. But the danger was not over. A zombie had already reached the balcony. The man immediately picked up the heavy ball and prepared to fight. At the moment the zombie broke the glass and fell, he rushed out onto the balcony and killed it. To better protect the woman, the man decided to take another risk and go outside again.